First off, I want to give all praises and glory to the Most High Yahawah, who this world inly calls God, in the name of YAHAWASHI, who this world inly calls Jesus, in the Holy Spirit. In Paleo Hebrew, it's called Allah, Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashai, Bahashem, Rahach, Kodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS who taught me this truth. Salutations to all the brothers out there that's teaching this word in truth and sincerity, and peace, blessings, and healings onto the elect and the multitude, because that's why we do these videos. And today, man, I wanted to talk about this. You know, Israel begins ground operation in Gaza. Okay, breaking Iranian media ties them in. U.S. Army bases will be destroyed when Israel's ground operation against Gaza begins. So we are in these times, man. Okay, the beginning of sorrows. Okay, things about to get hot in the Middle East. U.S. strikes 2 facilities linked to Iranian-backed militia in Syria, following a series of attacks against U.S. forces in the Middle East. And we all know that Russia's going to back up Iran. Okay, and we all know that America's going to back up Israel. You know what I'm saying? Most IDF announces expansion of ground operation in Gaza after heavy round of airstrikes. Okay, and we all know what Iran said. They said if they start that ground operation, Hezbollah is going to do its thing, and that's a Iranian military. You know what I'm saying? 100,000 deep. So we're going to see what's going to come of this, man. You know what I'm saying? If people don't get cold feet. Okay, because Israel didn't do the ground operation because they was waiting on America to get in place. And I guess they're in place, and now things are beginning. Right? And I want to get this, Revelations 8 and 13, because it was prophesied that 3 woes would take place. World War I, 2, and 3. Okay, and I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, Woe, woe, woe. World War I, 2, and 3. To the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the 3 angels, which are yet to sound. Right? Revelations 9 and 12. 1 woe was past, and behold, there come 2 more woes hereafter. 1 woe was past, World War I is over. 2 woes hereafter, World War II and 3. Revelations 11 and 14. The 2nd woe was past, World War II is over. And behold, the 3rd woe cometh quickly. We in these times right now, man. Okay. Jeremiah 49 and 20. Therefore hear the counsel of YAHAWASHI, that he hath taken against Edom, and his purposes that he hath purpose against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. This is talking about the least of the flock shall draw them out, which is Israel drawing out America to that part of the world. Okay, and we all know in prophecy that Russia's going to be pulled out by Iran because they're going to defend Iran. Okay, and World War III is going to get crazy. And so this is what I wanted to talk about right here. Russia practices massive retaliatory nuclear strike. So this is what Russia is doing. They're getting ready, man. Okay, YAHAWASHI's will come to pass, man. Okay, Isaiah 55 and 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it. Okay, YAHAWASHI controls these kings. Okay, he controls these people, and his will come to pass. Okay, Proverbs 21. The king's heart is in the hand of YAHAWASHI. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whatsoever he will. So YAHAWASHI's will is coming to pass, and his will is to destroy America, which is Babylon the Great, with fire, with nukes. Israel's going to get destroyed as well. His will come to pass. You know what I'm saying? And we're seeing it live and direct. Okay, I got a video right here. It's 2 minutes long. Let's play it.
Russia says these missile launches are part of a successful rehearsal for a massive retaliatory nuclear strike.
Уважаемые товарищи, добрый день.
That's how Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu characterized it to President Vladimir Putin in footage aired on Russian state TV. It's a show of force that coincides with Moscow moving quickly to revoke its ratification of a treaty banning nuclear tests. a de-ratification bill unanimously passed Russia's upper house of parliament on Wednesday. Putin will have the final sign-off. Russia has the world's largest nuclear arsenal and currently sees itself in an existential standoff with the West over Ukraine. Moscow says revoking the treaty's ratification will line it up with Washington's stance. The U.S. signed, but has never ratified the same document. If the United States continues to take no steps to fulfill its obligations, then this agreement will remain a sham. Upper House Speaker Valentina Matvienko told lawmakers. While the Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty has never formally come into force, it has made nuclear testing taboo. Russia carries out exercises to test its so-called nuclear triad from time to time. The U.S. also carries out regular drills. Arms control experts say a test by either side could spark a new arms race and trigger more tests from other countries. Moscow says it has no plans to start testing unless Washington does it first.
Gog and Magog don't give a fuck, man. They been doing this shit. They got Satan 1, Satan 2. You know what I'm saying? They been working on their nukes. Let me get this, man. Satan 2 nukes. Okay. You can look this up yourself. How deadly are Putin's nuclear missiles? And he named them Satan. Okay. Which is funny, man. You know, you can go look that stuff up yourself on your own time. You know, but shit getting real out here, man. Explain, who are Russia's allies? A list of countries supporting the Kremlin's invasion of Ukraine. Okay, and I just wanted to get two of Russia's allies. Okay, replenishing Russia's arms stockpile. Iran has emerged as one of Russia's few remaining allies. It says remaining allies. Nah, Russia has a lot of allies. Okay, a lot of people are tired of the West. Okay, they want to destroy the West. With Moscow increasingly isolated because of the 2022 invasion, and they're only isolated by NATO, EU, and America, man. This is why they made BRICS. Are they isolated by BRICS? No. So they don't give a fuck if NATO isolated them. The Iranian government shares the Kremlin's deep distrust of anything Western, and during a phone call at the outset of the full-scale invasion, Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi told Putin NATO expansion is a serious threat to the stability and security of independent countries in different regions. So Iran and Russia are allies, okay? Just like it says they would be in Ezekiel 38, okay? And the word of YAHAWASHI came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog. This is talking about Russia. The chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus say YAHAWASHI, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thy army. So, like I said, YAHAWASHI's will be done. Okay, Russia can't help itself because YAHAWASHI put a hook in their jaw and pulled them into conflict because he wants them to destroy Babylon the Great. And I'll get that in a minute. Horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. The first ally in names here is Persia. Okay, Iran. Persia is Iran. 1935. In 1935, Iran changed its name. Persia changed its name to Iran in 1935. Why was Persia renamed Iran in 1935? When Raja Shah became the new king, the name was changed to Iran in an effort to signify a new beginning. Okay, so in prophecy, prophecy is a big deal here. Russia's going to protect Iran. And then it says Ethiopia and Libya with them. These are African countries. And we go here to the allies. Okay. Go down a little bit. Okay, Mali. Russia's expanding ambition among African nations. Okay, and I got a picture right here. Signed military agreement with Russia. These are all the African countries that have signed military agreements with Russia. So go back over here and read in Ezekiel 38, Ethiopia and Libya, and we can see Ethiopia, boom, and Libya, boom. They have signed military agreements with Russia. So prophecy is taking place. Yahweh Shemashai's will is taking place. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I wanted to talk about this today. Okay, I've been talking about it a lot, and I'm gonna keep on talking about it. It says Gomar and all of his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters and all of his bands, and many people with thee. And this is talking about Turkey. So Turkey is a NATO ally, supposedly American ally, but Turkey has been talking shit about, the Gaza thing. You know what I'm saying? So Turkey's going to turn their back on America, NATO, and the EU and join Russia now. Here goes the prophecy. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So Gog and Magog is going to be a guard unto Persia, Ethiopia, Libya, Turkey. Okay, the Third World War is going to be crazy, man. Right? So moving on. Also right here, Revelations 20, this is talking about the end as well. It says, it shall go out to deceive the nations, talking about America, NATO, and the EU. Okay, because they have deceived everyone, which are in the four corners of the earth. Gog and Magog, here they go again, to gather them together to battle. Okay, Gog and Magog is going to gather all these nations to battle the West, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea. And they went up on the breadth of the earth and compassed the camp of the saints about in the beloved city, and fire came down from God out of heaven and devoured them. What is this talking about, man? And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire, talking about white supremacy. Okay, the devil's talking about a race of people, Edom, Amalek. Cast them into the lake of fire and brimstone. What's this lake of fire? And I'll get it in a minute. It's not talking about hell. It says where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and never. Okay, so what is this fire talking about? We can read about this fire in Revelations 18. We can read about this fire in Isaiah 13, okay, because Revelations 18 is talking about America getting destroyed. It says Babylon is fallen, right? And when you go down, it says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and God have remembered her iniquities, right? When you go down, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall utterly be burned with fire. For strong is the Lord God who judgeth her. So Babylon is going to be destroyed with fire. Okay, was Babylon back in the day destroyed with fire? Iraq, no. So this is talking about Babylon the Great, Mystery Babylon. Okay, for in 1 hour so great riches has come tonight. So this place is going to be destroyed in 1 hour. And every shipmaster, all the company and ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea stood afar off. So people's going to see America get destroyed and cry when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? Okay, Babylon the Great is called a great city. So going to Isaiah 13, prophecies against Babylon, about Babylon. Judgment day of the Lord, this is how you know it's talking about the end of the world. But when you go down, Babylon will fall to the Medes, which are the Russians. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against him. So Yahweh Shemashai is stirring up Russia. Just like he said in Ezekiel 38, he put hooks into their jaws, okay, to do his will, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bows also shall dash the young men into pieces. Their bows, what bows are these talking about? And I'll get it in a minute. And they shall have no pity on the fruit of thy womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. So they're not going to care about children or none of that shit. They're going to shoot these missiles over here, and it is what it is, because it's the will of the Lord. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. So this is what all this lake of fire is talking about, okay? About America getting destroyed with missiles, okay? getting destroyed like Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed with fire. So that's what that's talking about. Okay, let me get these bows real quick. 2nd Ezra chapter 16. It says, 2nd Ezra 16, for strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. What arrow do you know that can be shot from one end of the earth to the other? A nuke. It looks like a arrow, a big ass missile. Behold, the plagues are sent. The plagues are sent. What does it say in Revelations 18? It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day. Okay. It shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundations of the earth. What fire do you know that can consume the foundations? Radiation, nuke, all that. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again, meaning they're going to hit their mark. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? Okay, Ezra saw this in a vision and he was scared to death. Okay, because America getting destroyed in 1 hour is a scary sight. From Maine to California, wiped off the face of the earth. Okay, and this is prophecy, meaning his will is coming to pass. It's going to come to pass, and I've showed you today, his will is coming to pass. He's laying he already laid out everything in the scriptures of how it's going to play out, and everything is playing out just like he said. And so, I got a lot of scriptures right here. I'm not going to read them, but these are all the nuclear scriptures about the end of the world. So pause the video and write these down, right? Let me go down so you can get the rest. Write all these down and read them. These are talking about nukes, okay? Nukes hitting this motherfucker and destroying this bitch like Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, write them down. Boom, 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 boom. Write them down. Boom, 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 boom. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. We at the motherfucking end. You know what I'm saying? We at the beginning of sorrows. Basically, the only thing we need now is the chip, man, and it's over. So double honors unto the elders and apostles. The GMS who taught me this truth, and call YAHAWASHI and Shabbat Shem HaKakadash.